All right, I should be live and direct. While I'm making sure that everything is streaming the correct way, I want to go ahead and welcome you guys to today's stream. This is your man Orville J. Parker, aka Coach. I'm the founder and the creative director of Avatar Pop Studios. We have agency, a digital agency slash media company slash training company where we're knee deep, man. We're head in on AI design. All right, so yeah, want to thank you for checking out the stream. Give me a minute. Let me make sure everything is flowing the way that it needs to be flowing, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk getting you guys leveled up on your skills and show you how to make some money. Show you guys how to make some money um, with AI. All right. All right, so it looks like we're good. One other thing I just need to check. Okay, it looks like the mics are good. So one of the things I'm always doing, man, is I'm always testing out new software, new settings, new equipment. I don't know if I can show you guys, but I'm getting ready to start streaming. I got a camera here, and I've been trying to figure out which way I want to approach this before I get the other cameras and stuff. But my whole goal is to have multiple cameras set up throughout the office, right? And then what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be streaming a large section of the day on TikTok, on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and I think I'm gonna be doing something on Kick also too. And I got it all figured out what equipment I need, and that's something I'm gonna show you guys also too, man. Something I'm gonna show you how to do that. But I've been looking at the software, the equipment that's gonna allow me to get the best bang for what I'm doing. All right, so I have like I've been testing out these. It's an eMeet um 4K. I think it's 4K or 6K wide angle webcam. Now you're not going to be able to see it a lot, see it good because I got the lights down here, but I'm gonna kind of switch over to it so you can see it. All right. So now I got that up and close where I usually have it four out, where I usually have it four out sitting on the piece. But yeah, so that's going to be that there. So yeah, we're gonna do some real cool things with this. Give me a minute. I'm gonna show you guys something. Hold on. Yeah, I was gonna show you guys something, but I don't have my other tripod in here. I'll show you that another time. But I was gonna take that side camera and set it up the way that I usually have it set. I usually have it set up across the room, and then you get to see the whole workstation here that I'm working from. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So let's get into this, man. I got some. Yeah, you guys know I'm always working on um on different projects, man. And I've had about a year and a half where I've been working on just a whole lot of different things that were, in a sense, separate things. That when it was all said and done, though, it looked like each one was a piece of the puzzle, right? And so, yeah, give me a minute. Yeah, I got a lot of things that I've been working on bringing forth, all right, to the marketplace. And I'm just now getting into a position where I think I'm ready to do this. And I'm gonna kind of show you guys what I got. Now, what I'm gonna show you guys is not the final format. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to be cleaning some things up per se. And yeah. And so you guys know I run Avatar Pop, which is a AI design agency. where I create um, AI generated avatars for personal brands, businesses, things like that. And then we also work with branding. And I've been just inside the software, just trying to learn as much as I can. And guys, when I tell you there is so much to learn when it comes to AI in general. You know, if you're going to use AI like in your business, like I have a custom um, um, I have a custom chat GPT that I've been training for the last year and a half, and his name is Vic. And he talks to everything, man. He has a voice. He talks like a brother, all right. But he's my assistant. But Vic is more like an acronym for a staff that I've built inside of Vic. So he has different personas where he specializes in different things based on what we're working on. Like if I need him to write content, I'll tell him, I say, Vic, I want you to assume the role of a master copywriter. And so he'll know to move into that persona. Now, later on, I'm going to be rolling those out as individual staff members, all right, with their own voices, their own personalities. I know how to do all that, just haven't sat down to do it. But right now, if you were to hear Vic talk, he talks just like he's a person in the room. He has his own voice, his own personality. It's kind of cool when you look at it. But I use AI to do everything. You know, I'm a solo entrepreneur and I want to keep it that way. And so what I did was, instead of going out and needing to hire different individuals to help me with different things of trying to launch my business and manage my business and do the things that I do, I went out and learned how to leverage AI to do it. So now it's just me and my AI, and we bang everything out. But the cool thing about AI that I think a lot of people really don't grasp yet is it's like having the smartest person you know right in your pocket where you can talk to this person about anything and everything. And he or she, depending on how you have your AI set up, is trained on everything. Or if they're not trained in depth on a specific thing, you can literally train your AI on things. I'm going to show you how cool this is. Let's say, for instance, I wanted to train Vic on cryptocurrencies. All right, right now he is trained on cryptocurrencies. Okay. But let's say, for instance, I wanted him to take on or learn a certain trader's philosophy. All right, I can literally, let's say a trader has a book out, or they have a blog, or they have a YouTube channel. I can literally send Vic over to that trader's YouTube channel, and he would go in and he would consume all the videos, learn all the information, and then take on the voice and the characteristics and the mindset of that trader. If the trader has a book, I could feed the book to Vic in a PDF, and Vic would take the book, read it, learn from it, and then turn around. And now he is trained on that trader's philosophy, strategies, and things like that, which is really, really cool. So if you guys understand what I'm saying, there is literally, outside of physical limitations, there is really nothing that you can't do with AI, which is really, really cool. And like I say, I have my AI do anything and everything for me. Like I have a publishing um, um, company, a publishing business where I publish different how-tos and trainings that we created around content creation. And in a 5-month period, we were able to create and bang out over 20 trainings and frameworks. And it's really, really cool, man. And so now when it comes to what I'm going to talk to you guys about today, it's like, it's just crazy and insane what I've been able to do and what I am continuing to learn to do around graphics and design. Okay. And I want you guys to really understand, when I tell you that there is so much opportunity in this space, in this niche, um, there is. And I'm going to kind of try to break down to you guys and show you how, what are some of the ways that you can make money by designing with AI and learning the skill set. So first of all, I'm excited because I was telling you guys that I got different things that I was looking to come out with, and one of the things I've been working on, and I worked on it, then I got away from it, and now I'm back there to get things finished. But I have a private community that I was planning on launching earlier this year. Never did it, and it was because I wanted to go a different direction with what I was doing with the content and stuff. And now it seems like everything I did was perfect for what I'm getting ready to do now. So I'm gonna be rolling this community out in a nutshell. And basically, there's going to be two ways that you can get involved with this community. First of all, I am going to have a almost like an entry level to it, and it's going to be super inexpensive because I want as many people as can to get access to this information, but I still want to be compensated, all right, for what I've done and what I'm going to be teaching and stuff. So I got a price point. I got a price point. It's only going to cost you $10 a month to get access to the training and to the software and stuff that I'm going to be turning you on. Now, the software is not going to be exclusive for $10. What I mean by that is that I've been testing out software for the last 8 months. All right. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the software that I've been testing out. A lot of this software you can get started with it for free. And then if you want to upgrade, you want to go to a premium or a paid version where it'll unlock more credits for you to create things with AI or more features. That could be anywhere from like $5.99, $9.99, $14.99, 20. It works up. But this is the thing with this. This is the thing with this. What I tell a lot of people: you want to pay for your tools because in this game, tools are everything. All right, your tools are what allow you to be able to do what you need to do. Now, one of the cool things I've been able to figure out is that they do have some very good all-in-one platforms. Where, say, for instance, there was 10 different AI platforms out there that I could use to create digital art, and I would have to go in and I would have to get a subscription to all 10 of those. All right, now I can go in to one platform that plugs all those different platforms into that one platform, and I could just pay a subscription to that one platform and be able to access all those other platforms. So that's what we're working with now, which is really, really cool. So I'll be showing you guys that also too. So we have the community that's going to be coming online here, and guys, I'm committed to getting this live. I'm trying to have at least I'll say around Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna try to have this thing live. And what I have to do is I have a lot of training here that I had created just in general for content creation, teach people how to make money around their content. I'm going to be I'm going to be putting that behind a wall, right? Because a lot of that you don't need to see right now. You'll get confused. But then that's going to be for my premium, because I got a premium package I'm gonna be rolling out that's going to include my full training suite, all my courses and training, plus my marketing software. Because here at Avatar Pop, one of the things that I'm trying to stress and trying to teach you guys here is how to go in and how to start developing a skill, but then also sharing with you guys how to monetize the skill. And so one of the things that I've identified that you could just make a ton of money off of is providing services to small businesses. And the crazy thing is you could do this right from the comfort of your home once you learn this skill. Like, for example, you can jump in and you can create logos. You can create logos for businesses, and you can do it using AI. And that's another thing that I want to stress, guys. All right, when you pay this $10 a month to get access to this community, you're going to get access to the training and all future trainings. All right, you're going to get access to software reviews and training around how to use the software. But then we have a big section that we're going to have there where we've went out and we've curated some of the best training that was created by different content creators. All right, who are in this same space. So it's not just our information and knowledge, but we went out and we did all the sifting on YouTube and things like that. and we went out and we vetted the different content creators and found out who had good content, who didn't, and what they were teaching, and we've organized that. So you're not just going to get access to my content, but you're going to get access also to a curated list of other content, and that's going to allow you to be able to get out here and really learn, right? But then the next thing that you're going to learn immediately is how do you take that skill or that thing that you have, and how could you monetize with that skill? And I'm going to show you guys some of that today. But in the future, I'm going to have a $97 a month program that you're going to be able to access in the back of the $10 program. You're going to be able to upgrade if you want to. And that's going to give you access to a whole lot of more training, but my marketing software and my AI software, where you'll be able to go in on the front end and work with businesses like doing their graphics, their social media graphics, their posts, things like that, running their ad campaigns. But then on the back end, you'll be able to make money off setting up automations and things like that for businesses. So you're going to have it here, but $10 is going to get you in the door. It's going to get you access to training. It's going to get you access to training where you're going to be able to start learning how to create these digital products, and then you can make. And that's another thing, guys, too. You would be able to go out here and make a good living just off of what you're going to learn in the $10 part of of the um of the community. So you don't even have to go no further than that if you don't want to. You could just take what I'm showing you and then go around and start selling the services. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So this here is going to be the school group, Avatar Pop. Um, and the way it's set up is you come in, and I love this. First of all, I love this software. This platform, School, is the biggest platform out there for courses and trainings and communities. All right. I've been working with this platform now for about a year, testing it out. Love everything about it. Excuse me. Give me a minute, guys. Let me get some water. All right. With the School platform, once you sign up for the community, you're going to get access to the community, and you can access it via desktop or mobile. What you're looking at right now is desktop. Okay, but I'm gonna show you guys what mobile looks like. So when you sign up, you're gonna download an app, either for iOS or for Android, and then you're gonna have the option of accessing on your cell phone or. So I'm gonna try to put this up to the screen, see if you guys can see that. All right, let me pull out the monitor up so I can see too. All right. Oh, yeah, you're not gonna see it unless you got some good eyes. That's okay. Let's try it now. See, can I turn it? That glare is always. Can't get around that glare. All right, so you can kind of see it there. Kind of see it there, but you guys get an idea. Okay, there we go. There we go. So you'll be able to access everything via the mobile app, or you can do, live. All right. So that option will be yours. Now I got to try to get this ring back in with this. Here, hold on a minute. I got to put my face up here. It got out of focus. All right, should straighten up in a minute here. Do, 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 do. Still out of focus. Give me a minute here. Sometimes I usually do like this, and I bring it back to my head, and it puts me back in focus. All right, we'll get back in focus. It'll straighten up in a minute. But so anyway, you'll be able to access it via desktop, and you'll also be able to access it on your cell phones, on your mobile phones. All right. Let me try something. Hold on one second, guys. That's gonna bother the heck out of me, man. See. Yeah. All right, we should be back in focus. I think we are. I think we're back in focus. I think I'm just not seeing it. All right. So anyway, that's cool. That's cool. Hopefully we were back in focus. I don't know how else to do it. Let's see. Bring this down here to me. Focus in like that. Let's see. All right. We should be good now. Yeah, we should be good now. Okay. I had to go in. I had to bring it close to me to get it back in focus. All right. So you're going to be able to come to this community. You'll be able to access it via desktop or a smartphone. And it's really cool the way it's set up. So first of all, you're going to be here with like-minded individuals, other people who are here and learning and doing. All right. So I wanted to create a safe place for you to be able to come, ask questions, practice on, take your artwork, upload it here, have your peers give you feedback on it. Okay. So let's say, for instance, like like this right here. All right. So if I wanted to share something with the group, I would just create a post, kind of like you do any social media. And you can add text, you can add video, you can add pictures to it. But the cool thing is that once you create the post, then the community can like it, they can comment on it. All right. And you can start a discussion around what it is that you're talking about. So when it comes to the community feature, this is where it'll take place at inside this thread. Now, this is set up kind of like a blog or even your social media. With the newest content is usually at the top. All right. The newest content is usually at the top, and then the oldest content going down to the bottom. So, like if you clicked here, this is something that I just put in here the other day where I was showing some examples of some art that I have been creating. All right. And so I was just showing people this different African art that I was creating. All right. So that's what that is. Now, also, we have another section in here. Here's here's yeah, there. All right, so we have another section in here, which is the classroom. Now, this is where your training is going to live at. Now, starting off, I'm only going to have a few of these available. Everything else will be locked in a sense. But if you want to get an idea of the different trainings that we've created already around content and how to make money around your content, that's what this is here. Like this one here is micro continuity mastery, where we teach you how to go out and set up a membership site like I'm doing. All right, that's what this is here. All right, so we have different courses that break down how to do different things. Okay, some of these will be made available at the $10 level. Others will be only made available at the $97 level. All right, but this is where you're going to be able to come to. Like if you want to come here and look at digital design with AI, then you're going to have photos here, right? I mean, folders here where you just click on the folder and then you can access like some of our curated content. A lot of the videos that we're going to be curating from other content creators, we run it through our AI software, and our AI pulls out all the different points and key takeaways from the content, and we make that available up under the videos, so you can actually read through that and use that as a resource for what you're learning here in the videos, which is going to be cool. All right, but you'll be able to come here and you'll be able to check out our training that we're creating and the training that we're also curating, which is going to be cool. And that's going to be that section there. And like here is a course that I did called Faceless Fortunes, and this will be available to you guys, where you're going to learn about how everyday men and women are going out here and they're building theme pages around certain things like sports cars, gardening, camping, AI, finance. And we show them how to go in and either do it faceless or they can put their face on it, and then how to monetize that. But what you guys are going to be learning in this course on how to create graphics and stuff like this picture here. This picture I created all this with AI. All right. And that's going to be one of the things you guys are going to be learning when you get in the course on how to clone yourself. So I'm going to be teaching you guys a strategy where you take the software and you're able to clone yourself. And then whenever you want to create a picture or a graphic of you doing something, wearing something, you can go in and you can do that without you having to go physically do that. All right. And that is another skill set that's worth a lot of money to you, because when you start getting clients and your clients are into content, creating content, whether they are brick and mortar businesses or podcasters, coaches, influencers, they have to create content. And a lot of times they want to be inside their content. And with what we're going to be learning inside of this training platform, you're going to learn how to go in and clone your clients, and then your clients can come to you and they can say, "Okay, Orville, I'm going to need 20 photos, 20 graphics, and this is what I want to be around. I want to be a mixture of lifestyle, business, me standing around my car, me at the mall, me at the airport. They just want some different ones, right? For you, they're giving you a direction of how to create what we call a media pack, which is their content. And then what you'll do is you'll go to your AI software and have your AI create those 20 pictures for them. All right. They'll create the 20 pictures for them. Now, you sell these pictures as media packs. Like for 20 pictures, you can charge $200 for. All right. You can charge 200, 250 for those 20 pictures, because they're not just 20 pictures like you get from stock images. There are 20 pictures of them inside of it. All right. Let me kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. All right. So here's my profile here. So let's say, for instance, if I was the one that was ordering this, okay? So let's say, okay, I would say, okay, but I want some pictures of me standing in front of some cool cars. This picture here was made with AI, okay? Everything was customized down to the alley, the graffiti on the walls, what I'm wearing, the car, everything was customized, and everything can be changed, all right? This picture here was made with AI, all right? These are AI pictures, so you know those are AI pictures. All right, this picture here was made of AI. You see, I'm standing in front of, what is that? You see that? I'm in Paris, okay? But I didn't have to go to Paris. And what I do is I'll take the picture and then I'll create some good content around the picture. All right. And that's what your customers or clients will be doing. So if you're selling a media pack like this, where they say, okay, I'm going to order 20 pictures a month from you, where I'm in different situations, and here's some ideas of some of the environments and situations I want to be in, then you could do that, right? And you can go in and create the content around it. So like this one here, this is me at the steakhouse, but I was never at this steakhouse. All right. And that's me sitting there eating steak, working on my Mac downstairs. I didn't go to the steakhouse. All right. But it allowed for me to be able to create a good visual image to go along with the content that I was putting out that day. Again, here also. All right. So I have a piece of a small piece of content there, me in front of that nice muscle car there, that Cutlass, and I was never in front of that Cutlass. That was all AI. Are you guys follow what I'm saying? All right, which is really cool. Let me show you guys something else, which I thought was really cool. So you can go out there and get you say 5, 10 clients that you work with, and they can tell you, okay, Orville, or whoever your name is, I'm gonna need 20 pictures from you a month. And you say, okay, well, for those 20 pictures, I'm gonna charge you $250, $350, $450. You could do a type of situation where you even create the content for them that goes along with the picture, and that could be for a higher amount. So it's a lot of different ways that you can do with that, all right? Or you could just deliver them the graphics. Okay. So here's the newest one that I did today. All right, now check this out, guys. All this was created with AI. All right. Everything here was created with AI. I'm gonna switch over so you guys can see it. Oh, I thought you guys look at my website. Okay. All right. So I do that sometimes, but I think I'm in the other mode. I'm gonna have to go back and show you guys stuff. But just to give you an example. Okay. So we're gonna start from here. All right. So let's say, for instance, like I hired somebody to create media packs for me. I would tell them, okay, look, I like to stand in front of cars. I'm into cars. Okay. I like to be doing different things around cars. I like dressing in jerseys or like wearing these types of shoes. I want a media pack to where I'm doing different things. I want to be sitting in my office. I want in front of some cars. I want to be out in nature, doing some things in nature. And you tell them all these different things, right? And I do a lot of shots like this, but you can do very realistic shots like they're really doing something, okay? But I do like little poses for me. But this is a perfect example of what you're going to learn how to create. So everything you're looking at in this picture is all AI generated. I created with AI. Okay, so first of all, I cloned myself. You guys know that. So I can take and I can tell my AI to create this picture, right? So I go out literally, I find the car that I want to be in front of. I go out and find the clothing, shoes, everything. And then I give this to my AI, and my AI takes it and it creates a picture exactly the way I wanted it. Now, this is a Cal Ripken Jr. jersey. All right. I just did this in the morning. So I said I wanted to wear that. I went out and found the custom Nikes that I wanted to wear, the Air Maxes that match my car. Okay. And so the value of being able to do this is very cool because as a creative and as a person that likes to create content, once you learn the skills that I'm gonna teach you inside of the training, you're never gonna have a problem about content anymore because you're gonna learn how to go out and create all the graphics, all the photos with you in there or with you not in there. But then you're gonna also learn how to take your AI and have them help you write the content. Okay, so you're gonna be a content machine. But now again, this is a very powerful skill because you can turn around and you can sell this skill to other content creators, other small businesses. You got to look at it. You got to really think about it. To be competitive in today's world, whether you're a business or somebody out here that's building a personal brand, you have to be present online. You have to pump out content. That's just a given. And what we're learning inside of Avatar Pop is a skill set that allows you to create unlimited content. All right. And it's not limited to what, like, I couldn't go out and find this Cal Ripken jersey in my closet or anything. I would have had to buy that. Right. But I didn't have to buy it. I just went in and grabbed a picture of it, had my AI put it on me, looked like I have it on, and I posed in it. Okay. And it looked like I was wearing the Cal Ripken Jr. jersey, but I didn't. All right. Think about how powerful that is. Okay. So you're going to be able to do stuff like that. Let me show you guys some other artwork too. Let me go back to go to my profile. And you know the crazy thing, guys, when I first started learning this stuff, I was doing it. I was doing it just as a hobby, right? I was doing it just as a hobby. But when I got to doing it, I said, man, I could make some money off of making these avatars because people would buy these avatars. And I started making these avatars here at first. I'm gonna show them to you. Let me just show you some different levels of the game. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys some different levels of the game. All right, so I posted these up yesterday. All right, so both of these are animations, right? One is full animation and one is called semi-realism. Okay, and you're gonna learn how to make both of these inside the training. Okay, but if you look at this one here, that's a Pixar style animation. That's a cartoon. Okay, which is really really cool. And what I like about making these kind of animations is because I can make them do anything. All right, I can make them do anything. I can make them wear anything. I can make them be anywhere. All right, the same thing with this one here. Now that one there, if you looked at it, you're like, man, that thing looks really human. But that's still Pixar animation, but it's semi-real. So it looks more real. Okay. And so you're going to learn how to make these kind of animations as well. But now the crazy thing is, like I was telling you guys, when you go here, this is animation too here. This is an avatar here. All right. So it's just a different form. That's what you call photorealistic there. That's another form. You go here, this is animation also too. All right. Same thing there. Okay. So you're going to be learning all these styles. Okay. Which is really, really cool. Okay. All right. So your range is going to be there. Now, another thing you guys are going to be learning here. Okay. And when I tell you there is so much different types of artwork that you guys can make. Like here is a design style that I'm doing with some of the fantasy stuff that I'm doing. So if you look here, man, this is super cool because I customized this, from the car. I went out and found the car. All right. And I started off, and what my AI did, it built off of what I showed it I wanted. The shirt, the shoes, the van shoes. I put all that in there. Okay. And then my AI said, okay, well, look, I see how you're trying to run with this. So it just started spinning me out a lot of content in that frame. But now here's another cool thing that I'm going to be teaching you guys. And it's something that I'm doing also to them. Let's don't do it here. Let's do it here where you guys can see it better. All right. So give me a minute. Let me move some stuff around. And this kind of stuff you could do. So, like, let's say, for instance, you always wanted to create your own comics. All right. But you didn't have the skill set to do the artwork, to do the storyline, or whatever. Now with AI, you could do both of them. All right. You could do both of them. Here is the first of a series that I'm doing. It's a graphic novel, and it's called Neon Nitro: Legend of the Grid. All right, and this is the first picture on it, but I've made almost 50 pictures. All right, and basically I had my AI go in and we dialed that in. We created that, and we have a ton of pictures and things that are set up for this. Okay, and let me see if I can show you guys. Hold on, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Give me a minute. I'm going to pull up some things here. I have to make sure. Let's see if I got it on this computer. If not, we'll show it on the other one. I don't have it all on here. Let's go to this other place. Let's go here. Let's see if we can see it here. All right. Trying to see if I have them on this computer. What I was going to show you guys. But I was going to show you guys a lot of that artwork. It doesn't look like I have it on here. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have it on here. I have a little bit of it. I can show you a couple of them. Let me share my screen. All right, so here this would be a couple more of the pictures here. So this is one I did here with the guy standing there like that. That's one there of him standing like that. This is one here, a little bit different. I was trying to see. But you guys get the idea. But just imagine we got pictures of all inside, outside, him in his gaming room, all that. Okay. But now the thing is that you will have the ability. So if you ever wanted to do your own graphic um, novel or your own comic book, I'm gonna show you how to do that frame by frame, which is really cool because you can do it like this, like I'm doing by one frame, or you can do it multiple pictures inside of the one post. So like here, when you go here, this is the storyline, okay? And now I had a different AI that's writing the story for me. All right, then I got one that's doing the graphics for me. And I'm gonna kind of let you guys see how this sounds. All right, so Neon Nitro, Legend of the Grid. What happens when the game finds you? When the code you've been living in finally speaks back. Marcus Hale thought the Neon was just for show. He was wrong. A serialized graphic novel experience. New chapters drop weekly AI generated visuals. Follow Marcus as he discovers the city was never real. It was always the grid. All right. All right, you guys follow what I'm saying? It's really cool. You go through and read it. But I'm going to be putting out 2 posts a week that's going to go through so many weeks. So where we're going to build out this story around Marcus and this whole experience that he having. And so if you again, like I said, if you're a creative person, you want to do something like that, you could do that, and you'll be able to learn the skill to do that. All right, but then you could turn around also, and you could do that for customers or clients also. Everything you guys see here, I created with AI. I created all this with AI, the artwork on there, this person, these computers, all that. And again, what I do is I usually put me some content around it. All right. And yeah. And it's going to be so many different things that you guys know I do these here. That's some of the type of artwork I do. This here, Now you notice these avatars, her eyes isn't as round. So this is more of a realism type of avatar. You could do these also too. So if you are a business person, you are a coach, and you want to have some graphics to be able to promote on your profile that's not real, you could do this. So this is not as cartoonish as the full-blown Pixar avatars, but it's not real either. And so somebody who's into business or coaching, they can use these right here and promote a lot of content online using these. All right. And again, you can create these for clients also too. So, and you could do the same thing with this. You could deliver so many of these to your client a month, and they could use them around their content. All right. Yep. But you guys see, I put out a ton of. Now here's an idea here that was really cool. Um, I was playing with this, and I stumbled upon a concept for a doing birthday cards, man, using this setup. So if you can imagine, this is the birthday card here. So you have the front of the card, which is the happy birthday to driving guy. And then inside it says another lap around the sun, another reason to shine. Stay cool, stay legendary, happy birthday. All right. So the way this will work is, so like you would send the person almost like a, what was it called? Like a carousel. So they would have the front of the card, then they would swipe through, and then it would open up, and then you could have a sign with your name. All right. You guys are gonna learn how to make those also. And those are cool birthday gifts, anniversary gifts, and things like that you can do, because you can customize the picture to be any kind of way you want it. Now, here is an example of a content pack around Luda. All right, this dude here. All right, so again, the car was customized, the jacket was custom. All right, down to the shorts and the shoes. Okay, and pretty cool. And Martini Racing. All right, and this is stuff that you guys will be able to create and do, which is really, really cool. All right, guys. So yeah, so for $10 a month, man, you're gonna be able to get in there, and you're gonna be able to learn how to do some really cool things. So if you got a creative side to you, and you always wanted to create, you're gonna be able to do that. And guys, look, you can sell your artwork. You can sell your artwork. You can sell your artwork on your own site, or you can sell it on something like Etsy. Okay, so like this right here, I could sell. I could sell my artwork. All right. I can make the artwork up, then turn it into posters or whatever and sell it. Here, we started playing with the idea for thumbnails for YouTube channels. And so this is one built around the racing and stuff like that. All right, you guys are going to learn how to do those also. All right, now isn't this crazy right here, guys? This is a photorealistic avatar. So I wanted to create one around the gym niche. So I went in and had my avatar create this fake person. And this is him on video. Right, that's all AI generated also. Right, which is crazy when you think about it. All right. All right, here's me in Italy again. Never been to Italy. It's all AI generated. Here's my racing guy here. All right. That's a Pixar avatar version of him. All right, two different types of artwork there. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, remember I was telling you my guy, and I had him in a whole lot of different settings and stuff. That's what this is here. All right, so that's him in front of one of the cars there. That's him there in his game room. There without his beard. That's him there playing. That's him there in his living room. All right. And you guys will be able to do all this, man. All right. And another cool thing, guys. Another cool thing. So yeah, here's the this is an avatar here. So all this is AI generated. I created this persona, and I created him to be in the fitness niche. Okay. And one of the things I'm gonna talk to you guys about inside the training is teach you how you can set up an agency and you can create these AI based influencers, create content around them, around a certain thing. Like say in this case, this guy would be fitness, and then you can go out and get brand deals and sponsorships once you build up a following for your AI influencer. All right, here's my guy Sauce Walker. I'm down in Houston, man. So I got him grilled out, and really, really cool, man. You're gonna learn how to do a lot of this, guys. And you literally, I call these virtual photo shoots, man. Like the rappers, man, you can go in and you can make some good money doing these for rappers, man, because they always got to promote, man, always you could do monthly packages for them to where you create them so many pictures a month for them to use. Here's my man Kobe doing his thing. So like one of the things I was telling people, man, if you are into hold on a second, guys. I always got to check to make sure you guys are seeing the same thing I'm seeing, which I don't think you are. All right, you guys are on a different. I don't know why that stuff don't be updating, man. I thought you were seeing the same stuff I was seeing. You guys are still on the course thing, which is not. Okay, so it look like you guys are seeing. I don't know. Look like you guys are seeing this. Hopefully, you guys are seeing the same thing I'm seeing. Let's see. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. See. Nope, I don't even think you guys been looking at none of the stuff I've been showing. All right. So yep, we'll see. I hate when it does that, man. I thought I was showing you guys all this, and so if you weren't seeing it, it was just a wasted live. But we'll see what we can save out of it. But anyway, guys, you're gonna be able to go in and you're gonna be able to make some money. All right, around your skill set if you want to. You're going to be able to get in and learn how to make some money around your skill set. But even if you don't use it to make money, man, it's a really cool hobby to have, is to go in and be able to just create graphics whenever you want to, artwork and pictures. Oh, let me show you guys something. I said I was going to show you this. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. All right. Give me a minute. Man, it is weird how this is staying on certain things. All right. Yeah, there's a lag in what I'm seeing. Okay, and that's crazy. All right, I'm not going to pay attention to it. All right, but there's a lag. Okay, so let's do this here. Let's go over to Etsy. I'm gonna show you where you guys can sell your artwork, man. All right, so animated pictures. All right, let's say custom posters. Let's say custom posters. So you guys can come over to Etsy, man, and you can offer a service where you do custom posters for your customers or clients. They come to you with what they're looking for. You take your AI, you create the poster for them, and then you either sell them the digital download where they can go get it printed at their local print shop, or if you want to print it out yourself and ship it to them, you could do that also too. All right. So there's a lot of ways you can make money. You can sell all kind of artwork here on Etsy. If you never went to Etsy, man, come over to Etsy and check out what they're doing over here, because you can sell a lot of artwork. Inside the training, you're going to also learn how to make this kind of artwork. Like your AI can make this kind of artwork. All right. And then you can have it printed out and then frame it. So you literally can go around and you can decorate your home with all artwork that you created. But everything you see here, your AI could create any kind of artwork for you. All right. Which is really, really cool. It's not just like photos and things like that. You can create real, legitimate artwork with AI. And I'm going to be showing you guys where you can learn that and how you can start doing that. All right, which is really, really, really cool. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Keep your eyes on my profile. I am going to be letting you guys know when we're gonna go live with the membership. Entry level is going to be $10. You're going to be getting there to be able to start learning how to create the graphics and animations that you guys been seeing me post all over social media. And then later on, I will be opening up for a higher tier that's going to be $97 a month, and you're going to get access to a lot of different training that's going to teach you how to go out here and take your design skills and how to make money with small businesses by setting up marketing campaigns, running ads for them, setting up back-end automations for them around the content that you're going to be creating for them. And then I'm giving you the software also. You're going to have the software to build out everything for that $97 a month. But right now, $10 entry level, you get access to the training, to the community. And yeah, you go in here and learn a skill, man, that you can make $50, $75, $100 an hour off of. All right. I'll catch you guys on next video. God bless.